It's hard to remember exactly, it's all a bit of a blur, but I always remember having them around and always loved horses, and then more and more as I got older it sort of grew, and yeah, here I am. I was sort of just going with the flow. I never really saw myself getting into harness racing. I sort of just thought whenever Dad needed help at the races I'd be there, and never really thought about the name either. It was just sort of, you know, what we did, and yeah, I don't know, it just sort of happened. Probably in COVID in 2020, I was meant to be doing year 12 but was distracted by the horses, so I was paying a lot more attention on the horses and doing more track work because Dad needed help obviously with lockdowns, and then I sort of started to think about it, and then Dad and Nana, they sort of pushed for me to get my licence, and I thought, what have I got to lose really, so I decided to give it a shot. Yeah, it's been her whole life. She was definitely the drive. Mum, on the other hand, probably was the one that wasn't so sure on it, but Dad and Nana, they loved it, and I think she got a big buzz. She never saw me race, but the trials she loved watching, and yeah, they've always pushed me to do it, so I really don't think they ever thought of anything else, to be honest. Yeah, it was at Geelong on a horse called Another Nien. We led the whole way, and I remember it was like my 15th drive. I thought it was never going to come, and it did, and it was a great thrill. Yeah, mainly Dad basically from the get-go trusted me straight away on most of our horses, except for the Metro ones, and then was sort of picking up a few drives in those junior driver races here and there, and then I guess one thing led to another, and another really important person was Ash Wharton. He gave me a few claim drives on Modern Bliss, and that led to Tassie. To be honest, looking back, I'm surprised how calm I was about it all, but yeah, there definitely was, Ash put a lot of time and thought into taking the horse over there. He took him over a few years before, I think, and nothing worked out. And I even remember him saying to me, I don't know how you were so calm, and I don't know either, but yeah, there was definitely a bit of pressure surrounded by it, and for it to pay off and for him to trust me and for everything to just go to plan, yeah, it was like a dream come true. It's a stand pacing start, so I had a few trials for it leading up because I've never been in one before, and he galloped away in the heat, and then in the final he managed to pace away. We ended up in the death after doing a bit of work, and then cover came. Basically the race worked out exactly how I was hoping it would, and we were following the favourite and we never had to pull out, and then we got into the sprint lane and it just worked out perfectly. After Tassie there was a pair of glasses I refused to get rid of because I won in those. It's a big family base, so there's Dad and I and my auntie Jodie, and we have a few people that come help as well, and basically it's a team effort and we all play our roles. Dad, Jodie and I do a lot of the track work, and yeah, basically it's just a team effort, and Dad does the feeds, and if I think something's wrong he usually tells me what it is, and yeah, we just all work together and work really well together. Probably Sports Rack, he's my favourite, and also Hellover, he's my favourite as well. And obviously this guy, but he's fast. Favourite track, I do love Melton. Bendigo's one I really love as well, and for a little track I love a Etrusca. Had a lot of luck there, so that's probably one of my favourites as well. Love a good trotter, a fast trotter, they're the best, but I love the reliability of a pacer. I don't have a specific race in mind, but I'd love to win a Group 1 for Dad, that would be great, or even just share a Group 1 win with him, because I think our last one was Lenny the Shark in 2013, so just to share one with him would be really special.
Past or present, is there one that you would just love to have a steer on?
Oh, hard to go by leap to fame these days, so probably him. To be honest, I don't look that far ahead, but I would love to just keep ticking along how I am. Hopefully would love to have another Group 1 under my name, because after getting one you sort of just the taste of it and you would love to get more, so that would be a massive thrill. But just to keep sort of going how I am, and hopefully maybe start training as well.